Like, this is the K20 build project. Here she is. She looks a bit gutted. There's the engine. Just done a time lapse of me cutting. Oh, there's my hand going. There we go. Cutting chassis leg out. Cut mounting off this side. Gonna offer it in. See where she sits. That lump there were a bit small in it. Right, I'll put you on a tripod. Get me fit in it. Well, test it. Going to be a tight squeeze. Still pumps up. Here she is. You seen it as I'm just put it in now. So I'm happy with the gap down this side. You're going to be able to put a new belt on and off without pulling the engine out. Clearance down there, plenty. It's not going to go side to side anyway. I'm going to rebox all this back in, put some nice captives in, so it'll just bolt in. I've put the brace along top here, just going from wing to wing, so I can take measurements so I know engine's level. Leveled the car anyway. But yeah, she fits nice. Plenty of room down there, if you can see, for a nice manifold. Nice big sidewinder on it. What do you think? Turbo it or not? I'm going to offer up the front panel, put that back on to make sure we're all good. Aircon, we'll do away with that, don't need that. Only takes a bit of power, doesn't it? But we also have to make sure I can close the bonnet. We'll be checking that out as well. Right, let's get the front panel offered up. If we can fit it in there. Right, let's offer the front panel up so we know where to position it. I think I've said it before, you can actually buy mountings to do this for the engine conversion. But that seems too easy to put the engine in and bolt in. We'll be able to fabricate our own. Look at that. Put 2 bolts into it. Don't drop them. 1. 2. Also, I've just noticed, if I can get this camera to move. This is the original power steering for the car, which mounts down here. So there's still plenty of room to put that back with no messing. Brakes are nice, don't have to touch them. And this is the engine just literally thrown in, 2 minutes of a job. And it looks like I've actually positioned it. Right. Get some blocks, I think I'll put them under the sump, close the bonnet, so I don't want no fouling, and then I can move it up and down, and I know where to keep it. Here you can see I'm just lowering the engine down, getting rid of the crane, moving the jack. Also, my dad comes to give me his opinion on what the bonnet won't shut on. The engine was too high. So, a few adjustments, finally got it there. Here we go. So we've levelled the car, and put a bar across from wing to wing. Spirit level, that's level. Car's level. The engine's level. I've also measured distance to make sure. looking nice. Drive shafts, not too far off really. Get a torch. Just need to notch the subframe a bit. It's just touching, you can just rock it. The front one is just resting on it, so I'm going to notch this cross member brace for the radiator. That'll be getting braced underneath with a piece of roll cage anyway. Still on with the mounts. I've cut the part of inner wing out here, so obviously this, I don't think this one ain't this side, but basically that'll be up there like a post. Then that'll be welded in the top, so when you lower the engine down, you'll be lowering it down onto the threads to bolt in. This one I've temporarily bolted it through inner wing. Had a few attempts at that, it didn't want to go where it wanted to do. Just get them welded on now, sitted on, engine still level with the car. If you continue watching, you'll soon see that this idea was scrapped off. Load of messing for nothing. Always get a second opinion and don't go rushing into stuff. Change of plan. Scrap these ideas off because apparently they're not good enough. Right, there's your inner wing. That's in. So, I'm gonna weld that full length in there. Weld both skins to it. Engine mounting back in there, and then 2 little towers off that. Plenty strong enough. Right, let's get this cleaned up, clean the mess up, throw them in bin, carry on. Here's the engine mounts. So that's welded on top of the chassis leg. It's a bit stronger now. Got all the engine in line. Car's level. I think the spirit level's adjustable because that was level a minute ago. Oh, there we go. Let's come back into lines. A bit dodgy, let's get another one. And these are my engine mounts I've just come up with. Ooh, a bit warm. So I've just welded a captive in there. So I'll bolt straight down. Got this one here. So if all that's seam welded along, I will line these up and then rebox all this back in. So we're using another mount, but Sierra Cosy one works best. And we'll see how she's hanging when I've let her go, let her down. Today on the Saxo K20 build, the engine is in. Only temporary, dry build. So I've been on engine mounts today, leveling the car, leveling the engine up, getting it dry fitted. So here it is. So on this side I wanted to use the original gearbox mounting, just in case we need a new one, we can just solder it off the engine. So I've had to remove the chassis leg because, as you can see, the engine box is wider. Obviously I've been reboxing all this in, piece of steel, thick it in a wing because they're a bit thin. I'm back to another day on the Saxo. Just on with finishing the mounts and stabilisers up. Hopefully the dry build will be done today on the mounts. Show you what I've been on with. So this is just to box it in to make it look nice. It's not adding no strength really. The box section's the strength. But this just ties it all in. And then she'll be up here making a new. I think I should have just gone a bit longer with that, so we had a patch here. We'll see. The front panel still fits on, the radiator still fits like the original Saxo one. And then today I need to make this strong. Also, I'm going to run a piece of box underneath the front cross member to pick up the front stabiliser. So let's get on with it. So as you can see, I start cleaning up, getting ready to weld, but I soon realise the engine needs to come out to do the job anyway, so why not just remove it? So with that panel back out now, that bit of tin, I can stitch weld it down here, stitch weld this side, put the tin back in, that can be welded back up there. Let's get to it. Change the plan. I think it'd be easier if I just pull the engine out. It doesn't need to be in now. The mountings are made. Yeah, let's get it pulled out. It's a lot easier to work around, well, without it there and work around it. Bench is out. You don't realise how much work it takes to get an engine that shouldn't fit in a car fit. Yeah, so I'm gonna weld down here, weld these up. Like that. Weld this side up solid. And on this side, I'm gonna make a couple of mil thick plate right up, right round. Cap the ends off. And then put a brace under this because it's hollow, as you can see, and that just bends. Yeah, let's get to it. So that's the box section welded to the box section to the car, and then I've just put a nice little cover piece on just to make it look neater, especially when you're putting your hand outside the engine. You don't want to be in coating all box section. So I'm going to put this other piece in now. Yeah. See how she's looking. So we're on the passenger side gearbox mount now. Right, so want to make a thick piece of steel to weld onto there. Just get yourself some any kind of paper or card. I'm going to use this for quick measurement kind of thing. Go up to the height you want. Put it along the bottom. Put it down that side. We'll cut that off first. It's got to be rough. Just cut it along the bottom where we marked it. Then we should be ended up with this. So we get in there, and that's like a wedge. Fold. Put that on. Or just fold it back. So that's a piece of steel we want to make to weld onto the inner wing. Just like that. Then we'll cap them off. Not too bad. Let's transfer it to a piece of steel now, and we'll clean that up. Like magic, we've cleaned it up. We've got our trick bit, please. Should put that in place now. There we go. Well, that's solid. 2 caps, done. That's another thing. Good. Jumped ahead a little bit. So this side's right, bit of seam sealer. This side's right. I've just dug a load of rust out of there, clean that up. Put the bar in under here. There it is. It's a bit warm. That's running full length, welded full length. The ends are capped off on the chassis leg. So we're going to chuck some seam sealer around it all now. Bit of primer, paint. Should be good to go. Got some seam sealer and a brush. These brushes aren't the best. So I'm just gonna brush it off. Remember, this ain't no show car. Just doing it for a bit of fun. So we're putting seam sealer on now. Just brush it in, cover the welds up basically, just to make it look a bit neater. Now we're onto the passenger side. Just put a bit over where the rusts were. I'm not building no show car, it's just for fun. Right, well that's all the seam sealer done. I've scotched the engine bay, well the bits I want to paint. It's not right colour, it's not far off, but it's not right. But you're not going to see most of it, so let's get some paint on. Here it is. It's all painted. Can now put the engine back in for the last time. Probably not, but I hope it is. Just get the old lumping engine, meet Saxo for the last time, hopefully. I hope so anyway. Get it in. Right, trying to fit the engine now with a wet engine bay is a lot harder than what you think, but I just wanted to get it in the bay for the day. There's one engine installed, so I just need to make the mounting off that box section to be out there to bring the engine level. But look how neater it looks down here now. It's not made to be like the best condition, just wants to look a bit decent. This side's on, all boxed in, plenty of room down the back. Keep going. That's the first engine steady made. It's pretty solid now, looking well. So that's the engine mounts complete and the engine fitted in the bay. Thank you for watching. The next video will be on shafts and probably gear select cables. So yeah, keep following please. If you like, share and subscribe. Thanks.